eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine.
Welcome back, guys. I hope everybody's doing well. So I'm here right now trying to get a part for my Jaguar. I've got the transmission mount bracket broken on my car, and I tried looking online for the part that I need, and I'm getting two different parts which look identical, but it's kind of throwing me off. So there's one Jaguar here that's automatic transmission, and mine is manual. Hopefully it's the same. And the part is, it's pretty cold, snow everywhere. So the part that I need is the bottom bracket where the mount goes on. So I'm going to see if I can take that out right now. So I got the part out. This guy here. Now on mine, what happened is it broke right from here, but this is off an automatic. I don't know if this will work on mine. Hopefully it does. I'm gonna take it anyways, and we will give it a try. So this is what holds the transmission side. There's one mount here, and there's another one right here, the motor mount. It's pretty cool out here. Really nice place to be. Alright, so here's the new support bracket that's hopefully going to fit into my vehicle. Even though I know it's different, I'm still going to try and see if it fits. Because mine looks slightly different than this. But as long as the holes match up, then I should be good to go. So I'm going to try that. And also I will try replacing the windshield level sensor. So basically this tells you when your washer fluid is low. This is what floats in the water and sends a signal telling you that there is no water in your windshield tank. So right now I believe it's always letting me low in fluid, even though I top it off full. I'm guessing it's a bad sensor, so I got one from the junkyard as well. So I will replace that, and I will see if the mount fits. If the mount fits, then good enough. If not, then I will have to order the other one, which is exactly like mine. But again, as long as the holes match, I think I will be good to go. Alright, so let's get it started. First, I will go and bring the Jaguar in. Let's do that. First is first, put on gloves. The garage is actually a mess and I need to clean it as soon as possible. So, now that we have our gloves on, grab our little light here. So as you can see down there, the transmission mount or the support bracket is broken. And just by looking at it, I could probably tell you that the one I have is not going to work. But let me get this here. You know what? I have to take it out anyways, so I'm just going to try replacing it. Hopefully it works. Because anyways, that has to come off. Little guy here. 10. Here. And there. That's I really hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. I haven't checked the angle on it. It should be fine, I guess. see what we have holding the bracket down. So, from what I see, I don't really see anything holding the bracket. But I see this guy here, so I'm going to take off. Oh, there it is. Okay, that looks like a 15. And we have the mount outside. So, if we compare this guy, see here if I align one bolt to the other one here, it's not going to work. So I will place an order, hopefully from Jaguar themselves, and I will then continue replacing it. Alright, so since this won't work, I'll try replacing the leveler sensor. So let's do that. So the sensor is right here. So that's the sensor. I'm not going to take off everything because I can reach it from here probably. Like it's frozen, but whoops, so that is broken. Alright, so what happened here is I was trying to take off the sensor, it kept breaking off. I thought that the sensor was glued to the tank, but now that I can see inside the tank, there's actually ice, which tells me that there was water in the tank and it froze. And that is not the reason why it's telling me it's low on water, but I did have an issue with the sensor because even in summer, was still telling me low water fluid. Alright, so I did carefully warm up the area around here, making sure not to deform the hole in the tank. And now that the water melted, you can see that the sensor is coming up. So here is the new sensor that I'm going to put in. It comes with this floater here, and I guess my one is missing it, and that is the reason why it was always reading low on water. So I'm going to wait till the reservoir melts, and then I will install this one and we should be good to go. Also make sure you remove the rubber from the other sensor if it doesn't pop out, because the one I pulled from the junkyard didn't come with the rubber seal around the sensor. I replaced it with the one that was currently in the car. This prevents water leaking out from the reservoir. Other than that, I'm just waiting on the ice to melt so I can install the new one. As you can see in there, it's all frozen. But yeah, that's a wrap for today, guys. Next video will be replacing the transmission mount brackets once I get the right part in. And let me know in the comments section below if you like the GoPro first-person view camera.